Hello and welcome to another White Glove review. Well, my friends, I have a special treat for you today. I have an advanced look at the new DC Collectibles Batman the Animated Series Bane figure, which is coming out next month. Big thank you to my friends at DC Collectibles for sending me this figure for an early review. So this figure was previously available, but is only available in a boxed set about 2 years ago now, maybe more. It was the Rogues Gallery box set, which featured Bane, Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, Renee Montoya, and one more. Oh, Killer Croc. Killer Croc in their classic kind of season 1, season 2 styling, Bruce Timm styling. They have released figures of these characters before, but they were all in the new versions, or the updated designs, which I love personally. But anyways, so that Rogues Gallery 5-pack was the only way to get Bane before, and that 5-pack goes for $300 to $500 now on eBay. So a lot of collectors like myself missed out on those figures. So DC Collectibles has decided to release those figures now in single carded versions. Except for the Renee Montoya, I don't believe that's going to come out as a single card. That is still exclusive to that set. But hey, we're getting all the other characters. So what we're looking at today is Bane. I've already took him out of the package. As you know, I don't keep things in the package for long. But I just want to show you the figure, show you some of his accessories, and do a quick comparison. Anyways, here is the figure. So let's go ahead and bring him in a little bit closer so you can really... There he is, look at him. Some zooming issues there, but let's just bring him nice and tight shot there. Oh, look at that. So there's Bane in all his glory. So again, this is the, season, I think he appeared in season 3 maybe, or season 2. I'm sure someone in the comments will be able to tell me exactly when he appeared. But this version of Bane came out in season 1 or 2 or 3 of the original Batman the Animated Series line. So he only appeared in one episode. They kind of made him a Mexican wrestler. Let's drop his dumbbell, his style, which I thought was fine. It was a cool version of the character, and I think it served the episode well. I really liked the episode. I mean, back then, just to have Bane in any sort of animated format or format other than the comic books was huge for us geeks back in the day who weren't spoiled like today's geeks, where you get a movie version of the character, a video game version of the character, and it's very true to the comic book form. So I was just happy to see him in that episode. I watched it live as a kid, so ouch, I'm really old. But anyways, they did an excellent job with this figure. From the design to articulation, the quality of the figure is phenomenal. I mean, you move him around, he moves around great, doesn't snap, doesn't break. It's a great figure. Oops, my little white gloves are getting caught on him. And he looks awesome. He looks just like he does from the comic books. Now, some of you might complain about the articulation. I think the articulation is phenomenal because it doesn't affect the overall aesthetics of the figure. I think if you put too much articulation in, it detracts from the design. As you guys know, I'm more about the sculpting of the figure, less about articulation. So, for me, this is the perfect balance. Now, what does Bane come with? So he comes with a bunch of hands, as you can see here. I'll try to show it you on the camera. So here's one of the hands it comes with. Just a couple of extra hands. Some of them have the glove on it and so on. But the main accessory for Bane here is his dumbbell. Here's his dumbbell right here. So you can attach it to one of the extra arms, or extra hands, I'm sorry. Then you just kind of plop them in just like this. And there you go. And of course he fell. The dumbbell fell. But anyways, you get the idea. So it sits fine once you kind of get him in there, the dumbbell, so it works well. So those are the accessories it comes with. Now, how does this figure compare to other figures? Let's go ahead and take these hands off. Let's bring in the other version of Bane. This Bane is the first version of Bane they release, which actually shows Bane in his updated comic book styling. So that's his updated comic book styling. And I really love this figure as well. I love how they went with this sort of interesting look for the character. I'm sure you guys can kind of figure out what they were going for here. But yeah, it was a very interesting take on Bane. I really like this figure a lot as well. And it's a beautiful figure, and he sits along great with the new Bane. So now you have both versions of the character. So if you're like me and you like both versions, you have both of them. You prefer the older classic version, now you have that as an option as well. So there you go. So he looks perfect with Bane. He scales great with all the rest of the Batman the Animated Series characters, and he's definitely worth your purchase in my opinion. So again, this figure will be out next month, which is December 2019. Depending on when you're watching this. So if you're watching this in the future, you might already be on Amazon or whatever your local retailer is. Anyways, thanks so much again to DC Collectibles for sending me this figure for review. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, please check out my other videos and subscribe to the channel. Thank you and have a great day.